These are almost perfect. And I say almost because they're not perfect, not by like actual machinist standards. But I think what has happened is I've finally gotten to a point where I'm getting them essentially without doing a lot of trickery. I'm getting the sharpest parts I can make off of my machine. I had some issues with these guys. I was dealing with chatter, fighting chatter the entire time. But I think these are pretty damn nice parts, if I do say so myself. And I just want to talk to you guys about them for a little bit here. These parts right here are for the neck, and these parts right here are for the lumbar. There's twice as many of the lumbars there in the neck. There's some stuff in the front of the neck, I just haven't machined it yet. Probably won't machine it until like I finish up most of the suit. But yeah, so these are all the transverse joints. So they're the parts that are moving this way, they're your body. So these right here allow you to move your torso like this, or your torso like that. This is at the lumbar, and these are doing the same exact thing at the neck. I actually designed them to be 1-op parts, and then I realized I didn't do a good job of that, and I had to make them 2-op parts. And I actually changed their design, and some of these are actually going to be captive in the parts when they're welded, which is not ideal. And if I had realized I was going to have to do 2-op parts, I would have done it differently. But we're not going to cry over spilt milk. They're pretty good looking parts. It's just once I put them in there, they're going to be welded into place, and they're not going to be able to come out. So a little sketchy, but it is what it is. Overall, I'm pretty happy with them here. Let me tell you how and walk you through how I made them here. So they still got some chips on them. They're mostly deburred, but these two are the biggest, nicest ones here, right? This one's a little bit higher. This one goes on top like this, and then there's another plate. So this guy right here goes on this, and then this is like a double-decker sandwich. Man, there's aluminum coming off all over the place. Double-decker sandwich of things that slide in here, so it gives it a lot of rigidity that way, right? But the way I did this was just a chunk of aluminum that looks sort of like this, though it wasn't quite as wide. But it's just a raw piece of aluminum, 1/2 inch. I chucked into the vise, and then I machined in op 1, which was all this top surface. I put the holes to mark my drill spots, and then I drilled it out with the drill press, and then I thread tapped them. And then this part, which this is probably my favorite part of this entire thing, is this fixture plate I worked up. Now normally what you would probably do is you'd build one of these for every single part if you were like a normal machinist. I'm a poor machinist, so I did this without doing that. So this had all the hole patterns for all these parts, and also the same kind of parts that have to be on the arm as well. So sometimes, depending on how tired I was, it took me a while to figure out where they lined up, but these ones line up right here, and then they bolt through from the bottom, and then this plate is held in my vices. And then this allowed me, and then I cut in a datum here, which I forgot to cut in because I didn't think I needed it, because again, I thought I was just gonna cut these flat on top. And then I realized I had to get down and actually cut around, so I had to go and add this datum, which means I had to pick up a hole with an indicator, which was a pain in the ass. But we got it done. That's the important part. So I just probed in this corner here, and then what was nice about that is I had the same 0, and I just put a stop over here, and I was able to just run through all these parts really quickly, which was really cool. Very nice way to get things done. And I think they came out pretty good, guys. If you have been following my channel for a while, you know I did some parts very similar to these on the upper or the lower body in the thigh, and you guys know how much trouble that gave me. And so these went just a lot more smoothly, generally, and yeah, I mean just a lot more smoothly. It worked really well. Parts weren't overheating. Water blast worked. Everything was working really well on these. I just kind of tore through them. I have to do a little bit more vise work on some stuff in the upper body and the head. And then I have a bunch of thread tapping to do, and some, countersinks to do, and some through holes to drill. But then after that, I'll be welding the upper body together, and that should be coming very soon. Might be the next video. I keep saying that, so I don't know. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button if you're not already. And if you like this video, do me a favor and like it. Helps the channel grow. And I appreciate you guys for watching all this. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.